Take me away from home.
Okay, let's talk about trust, because now that turned into a whole nother subject. So we're going to talk about trust. Y'all get ready for these uploads, because they're going to be uploaded. But I don't have trust issues sometimes when it comes to men. But I just have trust issues, period. Because the main people who have ever hurt me the most was family. And I know everybody's like, oh my God, everybody has family issues. You know, everybody's family is messed up. This is true. But when I say it's like, sorry to just put this out there, but when I say it's your mama, your stepdaddy, your daddy, your sisters, like, when I say those are the people who I have like the biggest trust issues with, or the biggest issues with, and it like has spoiled over into like dating, because then dating, and then, you know, people might do something and then it just brings up flashbacks and those feelings of whatever. But you know, everybody has family issues and things like that, but I think that has molded me as to why I don't really trust people, because would I have ever thought in a million years that the person who birthed you into this world, who is supposed to be like your number one and biggest fan, like, if I tell you, I feel like I don't even know who this person is anymore. Like, I feel like I've lost this person. And I mean, I'm trying to get back to that point, because, you know, at the end of the day, it's like, it's your mom. So, you know, but and I know she's probably going to see this video, and I don't want her to feel any type of way. But I just wish it was better. I just wish some of the decisions that she made when I was younger, I just wish they were, looking back at it now that I'm older, I wish that she would have stood up for me more, or been there more for me. I don't even think I'm using the right verbiage, but, you know, because at one point in time, that's all I had was my mom when I was growing up. Like, my mom could do no wrong. She was it for me when I was younger, but I know where it took a turn. She knows where it took a turn, so I don't really have to go into details about that. But, you know, I just want her to know, like, I love you, and I don't really want you to feel bad about this or whatever I'm about to say. I just want you to know that, yeah, okay, sometimes we make choices and things like that, but I wish sometimes you would have just like fought harder, or made me feel like I was like truly really loved, or like I didn't come second best. because I think for the longest that's how I felt. Like I always came second, and I was more so in the forefront or getting acknowledged when adolescent teens and acting rebellious and things like that. Like I was more so talked about and like, you know, but I feel like when I was trying to do anything good or things were going right, it just went by the wayside. And I really I don't know. But then at the same time, do I have daddy issues too? Yeah. Because I feel like the black sheep in my family. And I never really believed in that whole stepsister, stepbrother, half sister type situation. It was just, oh yeah, that's my sister. And it is what it is. Like, that's my sister. I got my sister back. My sister gonna have my back and blah, blah, blah. But I feel like, and I'm sure he's gonna get mad about this too, but hey, he gets mad about a lot of things that I say. But I don't mean any harm by it. I just be speaking. I really just tell people how I really feel. Like I've started getting to the point where I just really tell people how I feel. But before I didn't really have a filter, so I didn't think before I spoke. I just said what I said. And if you didn't like it, oh fucking well. But now that I'm older, I feel like he felt like he had to buy my love. And I just want him to know, like, you didn't have to do that. Like, I just wanted him to be there. And I think the first time, and yes, I'm 32, and it still hurts me to this day. But my dad drove all the way from Killeen, Texas to Rowlett, because at the time we were living in Rowlett, to come to my graduation, because I was graduating high school. And I was so happy. Like, it was like the happiest moment of my life. Like, I was just like, oh my God, my mom, my stepdad, and my dad, and, you know, my family, they're about to be in the same room, and everybody's about to celebrate me. Like, I'm so excited because a girl was a pothead in high school, didn't think I was going to make it, because that's when they told us that the tax test, if you didn't pass the tax test, you couldn't graduate. So, of course, I failed math and science, so I had to go to summer school. I had to take it over in the summer. But, you know, everybody know me and math, that's like a foreign language. But anyway, and he came all the way out here for my graduation. And I was so happy. I was just like, oh my God, my dad's here. Like, yes. I always get excited when my dad comes around, because we look just alike. Like, if I had a bald head, I would look just like him too. But anyways, it was super crunk. So it came, and, you know, we're chilling and pre-gaming at the house. Like, we're chilling at the house before everybody drives out, goes to the little stadium, because I was graduating from Saxe High School. So, you know, we're doing that. And I'm like, oh my God, I got my cap and gown. You know, I'm looking semi cute. At this time, I really didn't know how to walk in heels. So I'm literally like praying and wobbling. So, you know, we're sitting down, and, you know, I realized my family is like, this is me sitting on my row. And where them sheets are right there, that's my family. That's how close I can see y'all. So they're all cheering, they're all together, and I'm like scanning the crowd. Like, I'm excited that everybody's there, but I was more so excited that my dad was there. Like, I was just like, oh my God, my dad's about to watch me graduate and walk across the stage. So then I look, and he's nowhere to be found. Like, he's gone. I'm like, okay, well, maybe he's outside smoking a cigarette or something, you know? So then, you know, I'm in the K's. So then the K's is coming. Or they go through the whole alphabet. They start to get to the K's. Still, my dad is nowhere to be found. Like, he's nowhere to be found. And then I get ready and I walk across the stage. Everybody's cheering for me. I'm happy. So I'm thinking, I'm like, oh my God, maybe my dad like made it and he's in the crowd. Like, and I go back to my seat. I look up in the stands. I got my little paper and I'm like, yeah. And I'm scanning my family. And my dad is nowhere to be found. And then the graduation is over. I'm taking pictures. I'm celebrating with my friends. I'm happy. I go see my family. They're all waiting for me. And then I'm still looking. My dad is nowhere to be found. It's just like, what the fuck? Like, where did you go? So, you know, by this time I'm like, okay, like, I'm putting on a good front. And I normally do that a lot. Like, I always, if there's something going on with me, like, sometimes you'll never even know because I'll sit here and act like everything is A-okay. So I literally was acting like everything was A-okay. I distracted myself. My sisters were like, hey, you turned 18. Because I had just turned 18. I had just graduated. Come on, let's go out to the club. Like, okay, I'm ready for these big, huge-ass X's on my hands. I'm hanging with my sister. We're going to go and have fun. And I just graduated, whatever. So I go out with my sisters, they take me out, I go back home, get dressed, like pack a bag and get ready to leave. And like, it's still bothering me. So I think, I want to say like maybe the next day when I finally woke up, I don't even remember, did we have cell phones back then? I graduated in 2006. I think we did. Did I have a cell phone? Yeah, I did have a cell phone. And I think he called me on my cell phone. And he literally told me the reason why he didn't come to my graduation, or the reason why he left my graduation, is because of my mother and my stepfather. And if I tell you, it was like somebody's heart shattered in a million pieces. Like, I think that saying, like, when they say daddy's girls, that's really true. Even though he didn't raise me, because by that time my mom was already married. Shit, I should probably edit that facial expression out. My bad. But anyways, my mom was already married, but you know, but he told me he didn't come to my graduation because of the situation, I guess, between him and like my mom, I guess. But if I tell you, that offended me so bad, because at the end of the day, that had nothing to do with my mom, my stepdad. I'm your daughter. I'm your flesh and blood. You should be able to put all that aside so you can watch that one monumental day, which will be more to come, but the very first one is when your child graduates high school. Should be able to put that to the side, put your pride to the side, put your feelings to the side, and do what you need to do to be there for your child. And if I say, that's why I say I'm 32, and that memory haunts me every day to this day. And that's why I fight so hard and I do whatever I can to be there for my boys, no matter what. I don't care if me and Keston is beefing and we don't even like each other at that moment in time. I'll sit there and not talk to you or whatever. But guess what? When it comes to Noah and Jacob, I'm going to be there and I'm going to have a smile on my face and act like everything's honky-dory. That's why when it comes to holidays, I put a very big emphasis on holidays and like birthdays and different things like that, because I don't want them to feel how I felt as a child and going through that, because I know it is heartbreaking. Like, it is very traumatic and it's very heartbreaking. Everybody might be like, that's not very traumatic, but it is very heartbreaking and traumatic to go through an experience like that. So people who have kids, just remember, it's not about you at the end of the day. It's about the kids. And you have to be grown enough to understand that and put your feelings to the side. But okay, let me go fix my face because I didn't start it. Like, my nose is red. I look like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And I didn't already made like 2 emotional videos. And I'm sure this is like some heavy ass material right now. But I just feel like it needs to be shared because, like I said, there are people who go through this stuff, but they really don't have anybody to talk to. But it's okay. Like, it's okay to have those experiences and to let people know that you are not okay. Like, it is okay. I sound like a damn therapist. But anyways, you know, I should have done this at the beginning of the video, but make sure you guys like, comment down below, subscribe. It's okay to be okay. And Black people, it's okay to talk to a therapist because I have a therapist. It is a-okay to talk to a therapist. I have a therapist that I pay for, and I have a therapist that I don't pay for. And most of the time, I see the one that I pay for, like every blue moon when I have like the money to go see the therapist, I go see her. But then I have the free one that I can just pick up the phone and call all the time, which is like damn near every day. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. But therapy does wonders. Like, I have broken some barriers because, like I said before, I'm telling you, I could write a book. I would be sitting over here, and people really do. Sometimes people really be thinking like, Connie, oh my God, you're so full of it, girl. Why? Okay, my bad. Girl, why you lying? This ain't no lie. This is real life. Like, stuff that happens with celebrities and everything. Like, I look at that, I be like, oh my God, that happened to me, like, okay, a while ago, or my homegirl went through that. Like, it just, you never know. So, like I said, I'm sitting here doing laundry and cleaning up, and Eric is supposed to come over here later. But I just want my mom to know. Look, again, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But I just want my mom to know I ain't mean no harm by this video. I just ended up getting on the subject, and I really don't want you feeling no type of way. So don't be trying to call me and like, why did you put that? Blah, blah, blah. Like, don't do that. This is my platform. I ain't going into full details. I would have ended full-fledged details, but I didn't. But, you know, and hey, if my dad even watches this, you know, I mean, hey, it is what it is. I see you, you see me. There ain't nothing wrong with loving people at a distance, and I'm here for it. See, I was gonna say something real petty, but I'm not even gonna do that either. But you know, hey, it is what it is at the end of the day. And I hope everyone has a good evening or a good day. Like I said, I wasn't trying to be extremely heavy. I wasn't trying to have heavy ass material, but this just talking about people's insecurities got me into talking about trust issues, and then who knows, it might get me into talking about something else. I don't know. But I'm here all day. I'm trying to get done with stuff by 1 o'clock or whatever. But all right.